Hello all. Today is 24th of December and right now I am in Hong Kong in Causeway Bay. So I am at Times Square right now enjoying my hot chocolate at Starbucks. And here you would see that they would have this Merry Christmas thing written on it. Here. Yeah. Well, the reason why I'm recording this video is because I went to a mosque today, and I would like to talk about what happened. So basically, I went at mosque at 4 p.m. and saw that it was basically empty. I went to second floor for washing my feet, basically for ablution. And at 6 p.m. according to Hong Kong time, they had their fucking salat or prayer started. And yeah, I basically joined in. And the bad part is that the prayer only lasted for 10 minutes. And it's supposed to be last for, I guess, 15 minutes because that's what usually happens in every mosque. But anyway, I came across these few interesting people in this mosque. So the mosque I went to was well, if you go in website on internet, it says the mosque, the one I went to is in Wan Chai, but in fact it's in Causeway Bay, and it's quite near to Times Square. And the mosque is called Osman Sadiq Raju Mosque. So basically you can just type in Google and you can just type and say Osman Sadiq Mosque, and it's an 8-story mosque to begin with, and you would see that it's quite small from inside. They have small kindergarten from outside as well, and you would have to climb about 8 stories in order to get to the top of the building. But on the 7th floor they have their trustees section, and perhaps if you have any chance you should probably investigate and go there. And I will be uploading some photos right after I upload this video, but that's not the main point what I want to talk about. So in this video I'm going to discuss what actually you should be looking at. So when I went to the Osman Sadiq Mosque, I went straight to second floor, got my feet washed up like every Muslim is supposed to do. But you know, I'm an ex-Muslim, I know what to do. But I washed my feet, went to the 7th floor, took the lift, and I went into the office of this guy called Osman Yang. So basically you can know more about this guy if you go on Google and type Islamic Union of Hong Kong, and he's one of the chairpersons for the Osman Sadiq Mosque. And yeah, so let me get to the main point and cut all of this bullshit. So just a minute. In front of you, you would be seeing a Qur'an. Yes, the cute little Arabic book. And yeah, it says it was published by Islamic Union of Hong Kong, and it contains text, translation and commentary by Abdullah Yusuf Ali. So for those of you who don't know who Abdullah Yusuf Ali is, he's basically a 19th century British Indian Muslim scholar who claims to have perfected Arabic. But I do doubt that. After going through several verses in this Quran, I found that the English translation is wrong, and so is the commentary. So this is supposed to be Uthmani Quran. Basically, Uthmani Quran is something you would see. Well, basically, if you know that one of those first 4 caliphs, he burned the original Quran, and then another caliph, he rewrote the entire Quran, and that's basically called as Uthmani Quran. But this one, the Quran we all use for our studies or for our reference, we basically call it the Cairo edition Quran. And the thing is, this Quran is, I don't think it's translated that accurately, because if you have any good knowledge on Arabic, or if you're proficient in English, I do not consider my English to be that good, but I would do my best to just give you a sample. Right now, you're seeing these verses. They're from chapter 10, called Hudud. Hud. So basically, Hud is the prophet, one of those prophets who existed who came before Christ, or whatever you wanna call that moron. Anyway, so basically, you are saying, I highly suggest you, while you watch this video, I want you to go to some online Quranic websites, and you should basically look at the Arabic transliteration as well as the English translation and verify the shit for yourselves. So just for clarification, this is a Uthmani Quran. This is published by Islamic Union of Hong Kong. And right now, I'll just read one verse for you, and you should see if it's same, the one you see online. So let me read the Arabic one. Launa ma wakunu al bina al kanun. Well, I forgot this word. Oh, fuck it. But I'll focus on this translation. Let me read it for you. Their abode is the fire, because of the evil they earn. So if you go online, chapter 10, verse 8, if you try to find what's the translation or what the verse says, you should know what it means, because the translation is darn wrong. Well, I'll translate it for you. It's not entirely wrong, to be honest, but the verse should be, in English, the translation should be like, there they rain the fires, their houses, for what they earn, they will be set on fire. So this word basically here, it means fire. And if you see these two words, these two dots here, it means it's something bad. So yeah. So if you have your computer in front of you now, you should be a bit more clear that what sort of tactics this Muslim play. And to cut this, I'll summarize something for you. If you go in chapter 10, verse 1, chapter 11, verse 1, you would know that the very first verse from these two respective chapters, they say that all verses are from God. They're straightforward. That's what they mean. You're not supposed to interpret any fucking verse in the Quran according to your needs, and the Quran forbids that. And in many places of the Quran, it's also said that you cannot interpret verse according to your needs, and Quran is so easy to understand, so why the fuck you need interpretation? Why? You know, in conclusion, this Quran, the one you saw in front of me, is wrong. This is the same Quran that's in the house of every Muslim that lives in Hong Kong. And imagine if we have to cut this bullshit, it will be hard to deal with, because they will see something different than what we are supposed to. Because let me go through one of these verses again. One of the most commonly quoted verse from chapter 2, Surah Al-Baqarah, that means cow in Arabic. So just a minute. This is the chapter 2, verse 191. You should see that this verse says, and fight them until there is no more tumult or oppression, and there prevail justice and faith in God. But if they cease, let there be no hostility except for those who practice oppression. No, you dumbass, this does not mean. This word here you see says, kill them. Just kill them if they reject your offer to join Islam. And if you're seeing this word, Here it means Allah, looks like testicles, and that tiny thing there is penis. Yeah, that's the Arabic for Allah. This thing is a full stop. But let's just go through some of this in-text citations. So 207, 208. 207, it says justice and faith. The Arabic word deen, if you look at this verse, or even if you look online for the transliteration, there is no word called deen here in this verse. And you can see that the translation is horribly wrong. Yeah, you can read it, or I'll read it for you. Justice and faith. The Arabic word is deen, which is comprehensive. It implies the ideas. No, justice and faith. No, it does not mean din. This din does not mean justice and faith. When you talk about din in Arabic, there is only one din in Arabic, which means deeds. Here, it means faith and justice. No, it does not mean anything like that. It implies the ideas of in-depthness, duty, obedience, judgment, justice, faith, religion, customary rights, etc. The clause means until there is din for God. There is no clause here again. If you are seeing these things, it means it's a comma. Comma. And for 208, but if they cease, let's see what it says here. It says, if the opposite party ceases to persecute you, your hostility ends with them as a party, but it does not mean that you become friends to oppression. Your fight is against wrong. Basically, it's trying to say that your fight is against wrong, and wrong here, it means the kafirs, the non-Muslims, or the unbelievers. There should be no rancor against men. No rancor. No, it does not mean anything like that. You can clearly see that how poor his Arabic is. His name is Abdullah Yusuf Ali. Once again, he's a 19th or 20th century British Indian man who translated the Qur'an from Arabic to English. I do doubt that this guy is an authentic scholar, and I can confirm that almost whatever this guy said here is pretty much wrong. Also for verse chapter 2, 192. No, this does not mean anything like that. And I already showed you that this word here, it means God, Allah. But look at the position. But if they cease, where is the fucking comma? There is no comma here. These are the commas. Allah and that fucking line. You see that small line? That's comma. But can you please tell me where is the comma here? There is no comma. This guy, not only is he poorly, not only he made a mess, but the translation is wrong. So make sure you choose your Quran wisely as a source. And for fuck's sake, do not rely on this guy's translation. And Merry Christmas, adios bitches, and yeah, have a nice day. See you next time. Looks great, right? It's Times Square, and that's the Star Wars ship. That's from the Star Wars Episode 7, and yeah. The outer side of the Times Square, and that is also a Star Wars ship. And today you would see it's quite cloudy.